Hi, nobodies. Um, it's a good day. I'm not gonna lie. It's a good day. Sun is out. It is nice outside. I mean, like really, legitimately a beautiful day. Um, I'm getting caught up on my laundry. um, the I decided to do a post right now because I was like speaking with a new friend, and I have my whole life for the longest time, like I didn't understand. Like my mom would come up with these dumbass excuses for things when my dad was mad, and it dawned on me today that oh my god, she was playing the devil's advocate. She just wasn't doing it well because, like I said, the excuses she gave were like really stupid. Um, like somebody would cut dad off in traffic, and she'd say maybe they have to poop. They didn't get off at the exit. you know. So not sure why they had to cut him off for that. Like there are certain things that when somebody's in a bad mood, I am not going to play devil's advocate on, like in traffic. If if that person is flying down the road and jumps in front of the person I'm with and then slams on their brakes, be mad. I can see that as you are not overreacting. That was a douchebag move. That was bad. On the other hand, if you're in a bad mood, because, sometimes we have bad days. I know I did a post one time about being aggravated about waiting in line. Like everywhere I went, I had to wait in line. And I was getting more and more agitated about this. But the thing was, like, I didn't blame people for that. I didn't really, I mean, there were certain things like, oh, it's got to be somebody getting a lottery ticket. I wasn't really mad at that person because I was like, hey, this is just like the fifth stop. I mean, if this would have been my first stop and I was waiting behind this person for 5 minutes, no big fucking deal. It was just that at that point, you know. So I mean, through the course of a day, like if you look at, well, this is the first thing that happened. That bitch fucked up my day. No. Only if it was intentional. Um as I am, I don't like bad moods. I mean, I don't think anybody likes it, but I literally feel it. Like it comes off of another person and it sticks to me. And I don't like feeling that way. Now, generally, I am a fixer, a people pleaser. I don't, that bad mood makes me feel bad. And I don't want them to feel bad around me. I want them to feel good. I want everybody to be happy. So, given that I grew up watching Devil's Advocate play out in the car and watching it not work, um, I got better at it than her. But it's also, if somebody doesn't want to hear it, it gets, I'm sure it's pretty aggravating when, and I guess like my ex-husband would say, he would say to me, don't you get tired of being right? And it's like the not overreacting, the telling you basically, being a devil's advocate is kind of telling somebody, hey, you're overreact. I feel like you're overreacting without saying, I feel like you're overreacting. Like, calm your tits. Fuck. You know, I don't, I don't play that to necessarily like argue with somebody. Some people would look at it as argumentative. And it's not. It's me trying to dissolve conflict. Because if you're mad, you're in conflict. And you're aiming that anger at somebody, like, blaming somebody. And I don't. What you do to me is your fault. How I react to it is all on me. I can choose to blow shit off. I can let it ruin my day if I want to. I could sit there and go, my life sucks. Everything sucks. Everybody sucks. Fuck this day sideways with an elephant ding dong. Fuck this day in the ass. I can have one of those days. But I choose to only have one of those days when somebody is fucking with me on purpose. If my doc forgets to call in my script, sometimes they get busy. I'm used to being forgotten. I do not, to me, it's like, okay, if they're not on top of it, I can choose to say, like, well, I don't matter. Or I can say, I'm not a big enough bitch for them to go, we better call this in or she's going to call bitching. I don't want to be either of those things. So I choose to say, well, they probably got busy. They got a lot of stuff going on. Maybe they had a Karen show up. And they just forgot me. No big whoop. Happens all the time. Used to it. I am not the center of the universe. And that's okay. Oh, it sounds like my soda's here. I just wanted to touch on that, when somebody plays the devil's advocate, they're not necessarily meaning to argue with you. They might be trying to dissolve the conflict because maybe the conflict is affecting them and they want to feel better. They want you to feel better. So see it as the olive branch that it's normally presented to you as, in my case. And anyway, have a good day. Bye.